Like some all first verse shit.
Fat Boy, Damn I'm Wild.
Shout out to Damn I'm Wild.
Fat Boy, what's going on?
Shout out to Damn I'm Wild.
Damn I'm Wild.
Damn I'm Wild, man. Shout out to you, brother.
Shout out to Fat Boy, Damn I'm Wild.
Damn I'm Wild.
Check out Damn I'm Wild.
Man, Fat Boy, cook up.
Man, Fat Boy say, I respect the culture. I advise you niggas to
Tell niggas what I did. I've been on a little hiatus and shit, right? Shout out to my nigga Hollywood Dash. He was like, yo, where the fuck is you at? I'm here, my nigga. We outside. Let me tell niggas what I did, though. My dumb ass. So I'm one of them fat niggas that's like, it's got to be cool in the house. So I start complaining. The minute it hits 73 degrees, the niggas start, it's hot. Got to turn the air on, turn the fans on. Like, I start bitching and shit. You come in my house, it's cold as a bitch. The air always set on like 66. I got my kids walking around in snowsuits and shit trying to stay warm. I don't give a fuck. Everybody in here gonna freeze if it means my sweat get to stay inside. I don't give a fuck. I come home one day, probably Tuesday or whatever it was, last week, right? Come in the house, it's cold. I jump in the shower, wash my hair, tired, I hit the bed, turn the fan on too. And the air and the fan going. I'm asleep. Wake up. Nigga couldn't breathe out his face at all. My nose been closed up for like 3 or 4 days. I'm just now figuring it out. I couldn't figure out if it was the head cold that I gave myself, the allergies. I was going back and forth between Dayquil and Benadryl. I was fucked up, y'all. But I'm back, y'all. You know what I mean? We lit. I got a couple other things I'm working on. I got Glue vs. Av coming for y'all. I want to get into some of the other battles on the app, but it's the week of Lux vs. Verb, bruh. I got to give it up. I'm tired of holding on to my winner of who gonna win this battle. I'm tired of holding on to it. So we got to get into this shit. Niggas love my intros. Yo, you got fire intros, Fat Boy. You should be dope, bro. We gonna roll with some of this music from the Bliss album. This is my favorite song off of the Bliss album, bro. Dope project from Verb. This joint set the tone for the album. If you heard this first, then you see how it fits in perfectly with the rest of what Verb did on this project. Verb, if you seeing this shit was fire, bro. This whole project was the shit. I don't want to fuck up Shorty name if she see this too. I hope she... I'm sorry, is it Ada a day or Ada Aid? However you pronounce it. She fire. Verb, she bodied this shit for you, bro. She killed it, son. She killed this shit. This is Beautiful Creatures. We gonna rock this intro, yo, and get right to the shits.
Sometimes we're insecure, we're fragile. Sometimes we laugh at each other to make ourselves feel better. Sometimes we lie, sometimes we say things that we really don't mean, but in the moment it seems like the thing to do. We're all flawed, beautiful people. We're all flawed, beautiful creatures. We're all flawed, beautiful people. We're all flawed, beautiful creatures.
Let me tell you, I ain't perfect. These other rappers lie to you in verses. I show the fans my heart, not the surface. My whole life a circus. New niggas come around, I whisper searching. Ride along with no music for soul searching. Yeah, I believe in God and the devil and his serpents. I be running to my strap, I ain't running to no churches. Offering plates come around, pass it to the next person. You said come as you are, and I ain't got it, God, I'm hurting. And I know I got.
What up, y'all? It's your man Fat Boy checking in. Y'all know what time it is, bruh. Salute to all the wild goons, all the lady wild goons, New Era, Loop Squad, all that good shit. Salute to all the bloggers out there, the whole blogging community, vlogging community, all the members of media from Champion to Battle Rap Trap. You know what I'm saying? To everybody, bro. 15 minutes of fame. Salute to everybody out there putting in work. It's that time, man. Everybody's going to be busy this weekend. And you know why. It's the same reason we here for this video right here. I'm not gonna waste your time. Let's start talking about it. Lux versus Verb. I'm going to finally give you niggas my opinion. I'm not gonna dupe you out with the Posey. Take us home, my nigga. Shout out to Posey. Shout out to Black Compass. Them my cousins and them. My extended family. You know I fuck with y'all niggas. Salute to the union. I swear I'm coming back on the show, bro. I swear I am. We gonna get there. Alright. Lux and Verb. There's a lot of things could be said about this, bro. I had a whole rollout. If y'all saw part 1 of this, I'm sorry I'm not putting the same energy into it this time that I put into the first one with all the video clips and it. That shit took me 3 days to piece all that shit together and organize it and, you know, set it up to make it all make sense and all that shit, man. That shit was a lot of work. So I'm scaling it back this time and just get right to the meat and potatoes, bro, and spare you all of the clips. I'm just going to give you my spin on all of this. Now, I feel like it's going to play out a little different than what a battle should just play out to be. But, I mean, y'all know how this shit go. If you've been around the block with in this battle rap shit, then you know how this shit go, man. All right. Lux and Verb in Houston for all the marbles. I feel like a win for Verb is a lot different than it is for it to be a win for Lux. I feel like if Lux wins, then shit don't really change. I still feel like Verb has the best resume in battle rap history. I know niggas, well, he got 9 losses or 10 losses. And yeah, I mean, son, look at the wins the nigga got, though. Come on, y'all. Not just the wins, not just the amount of wins. The names that he has the wins on. It's like, a lot of you niggas' favorites have fallen to Verb, bro. Let's keep it a buck. Alright, so, this is where we at with it. This is one thing I need to address. Okay, Verb has this whole rollout of Lux ain't fought that many fights. We going to Houston, it's on neutral ground. I respect all of that, and Verb is absolutely right. It is neutral ground, and I kind of side with Lux on the opinion of if you fire everywhere. You know what I'm saying? And at the same time, the fans in Houston haven't seen Lux. They're gonna be excited to see Lux, so it's not like he gonna have to just, you know, go in here and put on the most epic of performances. They're gonna be excited for much like anybody else they haven't seen yet that's gonna be on this card. So it's gonna be dope. It's gonna be a good experience for Lux, I'm sure. But yeah, he definitely gonna have to prove his worth on the road. That's something we ain't seen him do. So he talked this shit about wanting us to be in St. Louis and all that. I don't know how I really feel about that all the way. It's like, my nigga, I'm sure URL could have set something up if you had been told them niggas you wanted to go to St. Louis and dance with Verb. It would have been happened. But you know, Lux, you know what I'm saying, son, you gotta, that Harlem shit, it gotta, you know, the timing gotta be right, baby. It's one thing about Lux, before I say some more shit. Lux, you gotta answer these questions, bro. I don't like this whole, you giving this Harlem political answer that we don't really understand. It sound like a fucking head ice verse that we don't really get, but I kind of get what you're saying, but not really, my nigga. Like that, you gotta, come on, my nigga. Come on, son. So check this out. There's 2 things you need to know about this whole resume shit that Verb is rolling out. I know I went around the block, but we back. 2 things. Number 1, I don't give a fuck who you are. Ars, Verb, Lux, Clips, Surf. And you gonna put the best of the best. A lot of these battles is gonna be debatable. A lot of them, most of them, I'm willing to bet are debatable, bruh. These are the best battle rappers in the world. So when you say stuff like, well, Lux only stood in front of these, you know, this amount of niggas so far in his career, and he ain't, you know, dominated nobody yet, and they put Lux on this status, this god tier, like, fam, we know what the nigga do with the pen. Hell, even Verb will tell you, this nigga's a 5-star talent. The nigga said it before. So it's like, oh, Arsenal winning that bitch and gave Lux his very best. That's the best fucking arts we ever seen. Hollow. It's the best Hollow we ever seen. He went in there and got crazy against Calico. That wasn't the best clips we ever seen, but it's one of the good ones. The problem with clips is you never know which one you're going to get, so it's kind of hard to judge based on that. But I mean, look what kind of mook showed the fuck up. And niggas thought, oh, it was trash. That was a good mook in that fucking Slaughterhouse event, my nigga. I don't care what none of y'all think. That was a pretty good mook. I thought that was alright. But that's neither here nor there. My point is just this. Regardless of how many niggas Lux stood in front of, you're going to get everybody's best. And especially when you mention the name Beloved, when you say Loaded Lux, niggas, you better show the fuck up, or you are going to get dog walked. Niggas know that. Come on, fam. We ain't got to play that game. So to go even further with this, you look back, right? You look back on it. Yo, Hitman versus Shotgun Suge, that's going to be a crazy one.
Wrong.
Yo, the rematch Rock versus K-Shine is going to, yeah, I mean, we could.
Wrong.
A lot of these big names don't live up to the hype because big name versus big name usually means two competitors giving their best. And if one nigga don't clearly outshine the other, it's just going to look like, it wasn't that good of a battle. It's going to look about even. It's going to seem like, they ain't really. Now, I'm not saying that niggas can't put on a fucking war and it just be a classic. But I'm saying that it's kind of hard for one nigga to outshine the other when they both dope lyricists, bro. That's all I'm trying to say. In regards to Verb, though, Verb will be the first to tell you, yeah, he took some L's. But look how extensive his resume is. Bruh. I like the whole, look at all the niggas I stood in front of, and I'm prepared for everything. Every battle I took has led me to this moment. All that is true. None of them niggas is beloved, though. I'm sorry. I don't care who you stood in front of. At the end of the day, none of them niggas is beloved. When you talk about pens, Lux is the standard, bruh. The pen niggas all want to dance with Lux to put themselves to the test. Like I said, when you get that name, you better come outside the dance or you're going to get fucked up. And Verb ain't no different. Yes, he's taken some losses and Verb has sold himself short in some battles that we thought he should have clearly won or handily won, or however you want to say it. He just didn't show up all the way like we thought. This battle right here is another one of them opportunities for Verb to prove his greatness. And I don't expect him to do anything different than Ars did, or Hollow did, or Mook did in these situations. He gonna bring his best, my nigga. Point blank, period. I don't expect us to get a Verb that's just okay. Or niggas keep saying, oh, well, whatever he did versus Mook, he better bring something better than that. Like, fam, the approach from Mook was the approach from Mook. This is different. He said that that's really surf fight, but he didn't back down from the challenge. Fuck it. He took Mook. All right, and that's what he felt he needed to beat Mook. Many will tell you that it wasn't Verb's greatest performance, but he did enough to win. And I feel like in this situation, he gonna bring what he think he need to beat Lux, obviously. Now that we done said that, they got a nice handful of battles where they have battled the same opponent. They battled Mook, Hollow, Miles, they battled Clips. They got, I mean, you know the names, that's the same. Ars, right? That being said, I don't feel like any of that really factors in at the end of the day. Lux still got to battle Verb. Verb still got to battle Lux. What happened in those battles don't really matter. And this whole rollout I was going to do, I was going to show you my opinion on the approach they took towards the similar opponents, and you know what to expect when they go against each other. I feel like all that's unnecessary, bro. I don't even need to do all that. As dope as that would be for a blog, we don't even gotta do all that. It comes down to now. You feel what I'm saying? I feel like at this point in the blog, it's just time to come out with it, bro. So here we go. I feel like on first watch and in the building, first watch and in the building, Verb is going to win. And I feel like Lux is going to gain momentum after the fact on the playback. Now, is that to say that nobody is going to have Lux winning the battle on first watching in the building? No, I'm not saying that nobody's going to have that. I feel like the majority is going to have Verb winning on first watch and in the building. Now, follow me on this. Verb has a lot of material to work with as far as Lux taking big checks. You know what I'm saying? That's an angle he can use in his favor. Him not battling a lot. He's already been talking about that in his promo runs and shit, in his interviews. There's a lot of different things he can say about Lux. And I feel like if said right, like we saw with Mook, the crowd will rock with it. And he will gain momentum easily behind touching those topics and making them land in the building. They will be impactful. Lux, on the other hand, has this whole rollout in his interview saying, look, I know some shit about Verb, and I feel like I'm going to bring it to the light, and I'm going to expose this nigga because it's time to talk. I feel like it was some shady shit. We got to address it. I'm dying to know what this is. I hope this ain't some shit like what he did with Clips in the third round, where he brought up the whole Pop snitch and shit. Like, bruh, if you saying there's some shit about Verb that we don't know, that we need to know, it better not be some rehashed angle. Like, it better be worth it. Because if you banking on bringing up some shit that we already heard about and you just going to dress it up, it didn't land that great verse Clips, to be honest. So I don't expect it to do, unless you got some damaging proof, I don't expect this unknown angle to just land out of nowhere, especially if we heard it before. So at the end of the day, I feel like Verb is going to win the battle. That's my pick. I have Verb winning the battle, and here's why. I said a lot, but here's why. And it shouldn't come down to this. I hate that this is even my angle, but I feel like, honestly, this is really what it is. Lux is not going to dumb down his material. And after seeing these fire matchups, at least we hope they all fire, especially if they come in behind Geechee and Surf, we heard a lot of direct, listen to me, a lot of direct material, a lot of street shit, a lot of real nigga shit. And to come behind them with this lyrical miracle, multi-syllable, you know how Lux can be, the shit come off as just filler. I feel like too much of that is what's going to make him not win in the building and not win on first watch. You're going to feel like Verb won. And I feel like that's a lot of Lux's battles. It's just, you got to watch it back to get it. And by then, this is going to be the problem. By then, the narrative is already that Verb won the battle. By then, it's too late. By then, it's too late. I'm not saying that people's narrative won't change. Like I said, I think that after a few watches, the votes on any polls will come back later and it'll get close because of what Lux did. When people watch it back, they're going to go, okay, well, Lux might have pulled this out. Lux might have won this. All right, I got Lux now. I'm not saying that won't happen. What I'm saying is by then, the narrative will be that Verb won the battle. I hate that angle because I feel like it's slighting Verb to a degree, like Verb didn't actually win the battle. I don't want it to sound like that. I don't want it to sound like that. I feel like Verb is talented, and I feel like Verb is smart. He know what to do, bro. He not going to walk in here with no bullshit. He know he can't do that. I feel like he got enough on his plate to work with to make Lux look bad. And if he spin it right, he only going to come with real shit. if he spin it right and do right by his material and get it all off, it should be fine. Now, granted, everything that I said is based on the fact that neither one of these niggas choke, neither one of these niggas is stumbling through material, and that, you know, Verb don't go into the whole, oh, you rap for a minute longer than, you know what I'm saying, and walk off stage like he's saying here doing all this. I'm saying in a perfect world, if the battle just plays out regularly and everything just goes according to schedule, I got Verb winning the battle. I hate to say that that's why, but I feel like Lux is going to come in there and over-rap like he always does. And by then, the narrative is that Verb won. And niggas ain't trying to hear all that bullshit, Sharif. And that's going to be the end of it, bro. Y'all niggas let me know what y'all think. Y'all niggas let me know what y'all think, man. You got Lux, you got Verb. Your reason why down in the comments. Listen, is Lux an incredible writing talent? Yes, I've said it numerous times in this vlog. He is an extraordinary writing talent. Can he out-rap Verb? Sure he can. Is he going to out-rap Verb? Probably. But is he going to out-battle Verb? I don't know that. I can't say yes to that. I know what Verb is capable of, and I believe in that nigga. So, I got Verb, yo. I got Verb 2-1 in a great battle. I'm looking forward to a fucking phenomenal classic. This is for all the marbles, bro. This puts Verb in a place nobody else can say they have been by putting Lux on his resume along with all the other names on his resume. Especially if he wins, it puts him in rare air. And like I said, if Lux wins, I feel like shit stays the same. He was like, oh, well, he beat Lux. And I hope niggas don't, if Lux win, right? I hope niggas don't do this. What did y'all think? You know what I mean? We knew Beloved was going to win. Don't do that. Don't do that, bruh. Don't do that. I feel like the battle rap will stay the same if Lux win, but don't do that whole, oh, well, we knew Verb wasn't going to beat him because Verb ain't going to out-rap Beloved. And don't do that, bruh. Come into this with an open mind and the fact that both of these niggas can win, and it's a monumental battle for the culture, period. It's only going to be a classic. It can't be nothing else, in my opinion. Give me your comments, bruh. I want to read them. It's your man Fat Boy signing out the same way I always do. Shout out to all of y'all, man. I respect the culture. I advise you niggas to do the same. Posey! Take us home, my nigga! You just hear how I sound fucked up still? I can't even get that off. Posey! Take us home, my nigga.
Please don't unplug the game.